My son stopped texting me. Hi guys, I'm back. I think the first video is still uploading. So next time I'm cooking straight through. So I can do the whole thing instead of doing something like this where I gotta stop and come back. So I'm gonna get better at that, trying to find something else, when I'm really cooking instead of like say I'm doing the ribs. But I'm doing the ribs in the air fryer. So I'm gonna hold you for that. So I told y'all, look at the first video about how to clean your ribs. Remember, on the back side, just slide your knife slightly under the skin and take a paper towel and just pull that film off of it, because that film make your ribs tough. And then I told y'all, always wash your meat. So I washed my meat, and I told y'all I was gonna cut mine up since I put it in the air fryer. But if I was keeping it on a grill, I probably would have did a whole slab. I probably would have did a whole slab and kept it if I was gonna put it on the grill. But since I'm putting it in the air fryer, god damn, my son stopped. I'm trying to record and he started sending me something. But I just cut them up and I season with my Italian seasoning, garlic, whatever you like on your ribs, whatever you season your meat with. That's what I did. So now I'm put it in the air fryer, okay? And I told y'all this is a quick thing. 390 for 15 minutes. And they still gonna be tender and juicy. And I set them in that vinegar for like 15-20 minutes, cleaning them too, get all that scum off of them. And I believe it tenderizes them a little bit. And plus I use a zesty Italian, has vinegar in it. So I'm sure that, adds flavor and help with the tenderization of them, if that's a word. But all I'm doing is lay them in the air fryer, and I want to give them, I'm not going to jam them in here because I want to give that, the air time to get around it and cook them. So I'll probably do it in 2 batches. Let me see if I could put it down so y'all can see it. So, god dang, this is the air fryer. So I cut them up and y'all see I season them. And I'm a person like to see. I like to taste my meat. So I don't use a lot of stuff with salt either. A lot of my stuff is, I love herbs, and a lot of it's just, I love black pepper and stuff like that. But I don't really use anything with salt. I use a sea salt because you gotta have something to weight the flavor. You need a little salt. But everything else, I use salt free. And I just add my own little salt at the end. You know what I'm saying? You want salt? Okay, y'all. And I told y'all we was gonna do what my size was gonna do. I was gonna do baked beans. But I changed my mind because we had Taco Tuesday last night. And oh, that's my son that's on there. Okay, now I'm like, he on my page. Thumbs up, son. You watch your mama. So I'm gonna do the first batch of the ribs. I put in my air fryer. And use that little thing that go in there because that keeps it from getting all wet, when you're doing it too. So I'm gonna do 2 batches. So the first one I'm doing on 390 for 15 minutes. And I'm gonna check them and see. But let's do, let me see, function. And I'm just gonna put it on meat. Okay, and I'm gonna do 390. And I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go for 15 minutes in the air fryer on 390. 390. There it is. In there. Can y'all see it? Look. Can you see it? Okay, whatever. Okay, so excuse me. So I told y'all I was gonna change up my size. So I was like, we just had black beans and pinto beans last night for Taco Tuesday. So I'm like, I'm not doing beans. I changed it, but I'm doing green beans. I don't need nothing else to call gas. We had enough of black beans and stuff yesterday. So I'm gonna do some green beans. And I'll put a little potatoes in them. And I'm still going to do the deviled eggs. So I boil my eggs. They're here. And I don't know if ladies, y'all know how to cook potato salad, but it's easy. I mean, not potato salad, but deviled eggs. Oh my gosh. So you got to start off with the eggs, of course. I'm doing 4 because I'm going to make like 8 eggs. That'll be enough for us. So I'm going to start off and show y'all a little bit about this here now. If y'all know how to make the eggs. And this is what I like to put in mine. Egg, of course, the yolk, mayonnaise. I put a little mustard, and I like the sweet relish. I don't like the dill relish. I tried it before. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the dill. I like a dill pickle, but the relish I didn't like in my deviled eggs. And one thing that I used to do sometimes, or my grandma used to do it, she used to put use real bacon, or she would do bacon bits. But real bacon, sometimes crumble it up in your mixture or just crumble it on the top after you're done making them. Bomb. And this other place I go to, Nouveau on Jonesboro. on Main. I think they have one. It's on Main. And me and my son stopped there, and I ain't stopped going since. They are great. They said it's deviled eggs, and they have some that have fried shrimp on top of them with like a honey hot sauce. And they are the bomb. They got some that with the shrimp on top, and also have some with like fried chicken skin. And y'all see this? Look at this. I hate peeling eggs, but my last night our ice maker went out, so you know you need to put it in a cold ice bath to peel eggs. So this is what I came out with. But don't fear, you can fix this. Because with the feeling, baby, it'll just take right on in there. Nobody would ever know. Never know. So you just taking the yolks out of them. Over y'all can see, I cut the egg in half, and I'm just putting a yolk. I'm putting the yolks in the bowl, and I'm separating and putting the whites on a plate. Okay? And then I'm add the relish to it, and I'm gonna add some mayonnaise and a little bit of mustard. I like a little bit of mustard. I like my stuff more mayonnaise-y than like mustard. I like mustard, but in certain stuff, like potato salad, southern style. You're from Brazil? Oh my God. How did you find my channel? That is great. Thank you for the support. And what are we cooking? I'm doing ribs, but I'm doing them in the air fryer. And we're doing baked beans today. I was gonna do baked beans, but we had black beans yesterday. So I decided to do a green beans. Now I'm gonna do some deviled eggs. But so I just cut my ribs up. Look at the first video, show you how to clean them, pull that film off the back part of them. And I like to cut mine up since I put them in the air fryer. But if I was gonna cook them on the grill, I would have kept it whole. So I had seasoned them, and right now I have these right here in the air fryer. So those are the baby back ribs. So I just cut them up. I season them with some Italian seasoning, Italian dressing, garlic, paprika, whatever you like to season your meat with. But the air fryer, I'm telling you, it's so quick and easy. 15 minutes on 390, and the ribs still fall the bone. But remember to always wash your meat, and I let mine sit in vinegar. At least about 15 minutes, put all that gunk off of them, and I think it tenderizes a little bit too. And that's why I like the Italian dressing too. It's great. Oh my gosh, I love that you're from Brazil. You subscribe to me? Oh, thank you, Dominique. Thanks. Do I have an only page, Randy F? I do not. But if I do, Auntie will let you know, okay, darling? Because I definitely need you to be watching. So stay tuned. You never know, Randy F. You never know, baby. I ain't gonna say. Don't say ever. Because if I pop on the face, like Auntie said, she would never. So I ain't gonna say I won't never. But hey, listen. The way these eggs and the way this economy is, Auntie might be on that next, Randy. So just keep watching. Okay, please do. Thank you, Dominique. Okay, so we back to the deviled eggs, y'all. So I got the let me tilt y'all down. I have the yolks. Let's see if you can see them. These are the yolks of the egg. And I'm just gonna make you don't want it too thin, you don't want it too loose. You just want it where it holds it in shape. So I'm gonna go in with my mayonnaise first. I'm gonna eyeball it because I do that, and if y'all look for measurements, baby, this is not the channel for that. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll get better as the time go on with recipes, but I'm not. Maybe like maybe that's a tablespoon and a half maybe of mayonnaise, and I'm gonna do like a half, not even a 1/4 of mustard. If you like mustard, put more. But like I said, I like more mayonnaise. Southern style, is that what they call it? I know they call potato salad southern style, but I'm saying deviled eggs. Maybe do this. It's a southern style too, I guess. And like I said, I'm at the relish. And see, I just added the mayonnaise and mustard. I'm at the relish. And you know what? I like a little of the juice. Let me see how loose it's going to be first. But you can always do that too. If it's not loose enough, you can add more mayonnaise, more mustard if you want to. Or add some of the juice of the relish in there too. I like doing that too sometimes too. But I think I got enough filling. Actually, I think I'm good with that. And of course, hold on. Let me grab the salt and pepper. Because we definitely need those two in here. And I didn't do bacon today. To go on my eggs. Yeah, Auntie I had a rough day yesterday. And I'm going to do a lot of black pepper. I love black pepper. Me and the mister both. We love black pepper. So I'm always a little bit forward with my black pepper. And salt, not too much. Just to taste. And then you can also add paprika, which I'm going to grab right now. I'm going to put a little paprika in there too. And I want to try to smoke, but I'm never able to find a smoked paprika. They said it's more smokier flavor. And it's hot. I'm like, damn, my paprika's so hot, especially smoked kind. I'm like, good grief. Everything high, really. So I'm going to add just a little, maybe a half a teaspoon of mayonnaise, a little bit more. Because I want it to be the consistency I like. And then we're going to taste it. We need to add more salt and pepper. And like if you want onion too, you can put a little onion powder in here too, but Mr. not too crazy about onions. So if I can't cook them down so they kind of like melt in, then I normally typically don't put it. But a little onion, will still bring that flavor. It ain't gonna have like the real onion. I mean, like sliced onions. Let me say that. Auntie with it. But I am gonna add some onion powder. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna add a little onion powder to it, not too much. And I'm gonna go just a little more. It's perfect, but like I told you, I love black pepper. Just another hint of salt. And it's perfect. And then I'm gonna show y'all how we gonna fix this egg that I told you. I'm lying up to one more teaspoon. Y'all see the consistency of it? So you want to be the consistency. I don't like mine all runny. And who wants a runny egg? So you see how that is? Like a paste kind of. That's how I want it to be. That's how I want it to be. Do I have children? I do. I have 2. But they ain't children. They grown. One is 26 and one is 30. I do not know Portuguese. I would love to learn a different language. Seriously, I would. My mother is doing. What's your mother's doing? Okay. So we back. So I'm going to show y'all how we going to fix this egg that's damaged. And I'm going to pull y'all down. I can't make sure y'all see. I don't see what y'all see because I see y'all comments. So hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. So you see how this egg is like this? All I'm going to do is take my mixture and I'm going to put it in my egg. You see that? But once I put enough in there, what I'm going to do is just curl it back. You see that? You see how I just went back into the egg shape? Bingo. So don't worry about if they come out because I hate. That's one thing I've been having Mister to do is peel potatoes and eggs. I cannot do it. And it's really good if you put them in an ice bath once you take them out off the stove. But I told y'all, ice machine went out last night, so I put in a call for them to come fix it. So once again, another little egg. Like I said, just stuff it, baby. Listen. I just tell my children, eat it or don't. There's some days when you be like, I'm tired, eat it or don't. Yeah, it's gonna be yummy, Randy. I promise. I promise you it's yummy. And we ain't gonna make it hard. I like cooking rather than baking, because with baking you have to be so specific, or if not, it ain't gonna rise, or something ain't gonna work right. So I like cooking over baking. And praise for people that know how to do that, but you got to be precise on a lot of stuff. And cooking, you can change it up, switch your recipe, add what you want to do. Like it's yours. You can do whatever. So I could do some couple recipes. My son loves my famous banana pudding. I know how to make a trifle. I can do a box cake now. Yeah, I can do one of those dump cakes. Maybe I'll show y'all the dump cake. It's easy. And I'll show y'all my simple banana pudding recipe. It is delicious, delicious, delicious. It is. It's very good. And it's only like 4 or 5 ingredients, if that. Probably ain't even 4 or 5. So I'm going to do that one day for y'all as well. So now, show y'all my eggs. Everything is done. I like it. Okay, y'all. That was good. I added extra little onion. That was on point. On point, y'all. So I got my eggs. I stuffed all of them. And just for color and a little taste, I'm just going to add a little paprika to the top. If you don't like paprika, don't use it. If you want to put bacon on, like I said, fried shrimp on top, and mix your little mustard and honey together and drizzle. Them devil eggs in place, they are busting. They are so good. So these are the devil eggs, y'all. Okay? And let's go down here, and I'm going to check my green beans. I just did some green beans out the can. I always keep fresh veggies, but I was like, you know what? I really like to roast my fresh vegetables, so I was like, made some canned ones. And all I did was brown a little bacon. I told y'all I love bacon. It's liquid gold. Brown some bacon. I add a little bouillon in there. And I like to pull all that juicy stuff off of it and use my own. So I just put butter, some bouillon, water, and potatoes. And season them. So I'm going to let them rock. And I got the deviled eggs ready. Let's check our ribs, y'all. Let's check our ribs. Let me see what y'all say. You okay, I'm glad you like my deviled eggs. Next time I'm making for real with the shrimp on top, with fried shrimp, and you just put them on top of deviled egg. And like I said, with the hot sauce and honey, it's hitting. That's a meal on its own. Whenever I go to that restaurant, I always get like the fried chicken wings, or I get the 2 orders of deviled eggs. They busting. They are good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Let's see how these first look. Got 3 more minutes left. Let's see how the first look. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see it. Can y'all see them? So I think I'm gonna do maybe, and you could adjust the temperature. Like I said, everybody think it's different, and some people like their meat. I don't know if you eat pork. Pork tenderloin, I like to dry it out, so I like a little bit, but yeah. Let's do it for $3.90 again. I'm just gonna add I'm gonna add 8 more minutes. So I'm gonna let it go like 10 more minutes. Okay? But you see how they coming out? You see how you see how they getting there? You see that? They get in there. Okay? And I promise you they're gonna be tender and they're gonna be great. And what I'm gonna do, okay, after they're done, I'm not a big barbecue sauce. I'll take that back a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is probably warm up a little barbecue sauce and just brush it on there, or just keep that on there and brush it on and call it a day. But I'll just put a little fine little coat on it, not a whole bunch, just a little bit. So we got a second batch of the ribs to do, but the deviled eggs are done, and I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator. They're done. They're done. So let's put it in the refrigerator, y'all. Let's go. Let's put it in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna put it right here. And I'll top it with something in a minute. I'm like, oh, she just left me. My refrigerator is clean. I make sure. I'm OCD. Okay, y'all. So let's put up all ingredients for everything. Like I told you, I like to cook and clean. So when the food done, I'm done. Okay. So we clean as we go. Clean as we go. That helps you out at the end. Because at the end, you like, I'm tired. You just want to eat at that moment and relax. Randy F, you is a mess. Are you on OnlyFans? I need to be asking you if you got an OnlyFans page, Randy. Let me know what's your name on OnlyFans, because you lit. Y'all see Randy? Randy on time. Randy said, "Oh, Randy." Randy said, "I eat everything." Okay, Randy. And I did add a little Worcestershire sauce to my ribs too, y'all. So that's it. So we're done with the beans. I'm just gonna let them simmer. We're done with the deviled eggs. Our ribs are almost done after these last. I'm gonna let them go these last 8 minutes. They should be done. And then I'm put the second batch in. And then I'm gonna sit down and chill for a minute. Cause we normally don't eat dinner till about 7:30. Miss don't really get here till about that time. So, but I like to have dinner done when you come. But whatever we have for lunch, she takes for dinner anyway. So, yeah. So I do all that, make lunches and stuff. And yesterday I was like, oh, it's getting cold. He was like, some sites he don't have a microwave. So I went on Walmart and bought him this electric lunchbox, y'all, where you just plug it into the car charger. And in about 30 minutes you warmed your food up. Because I was telling him, like, it's starting to get cold, you know what I'm saying? And normally, you know, like, if you're on the site, you don't always want to eat out either. And who wants to eat that junk? So I do make his lunches and stuff. So I just told him, like, it's about to get cold. So I was like, I need to find something that I guess he can put, like, when I make chili and soup and stuff like that, that'll be, they still keep it warm. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, I'm just bidding up. I'm sorry. I'm putting stuff in the dishwasher. I just don't do no dishes. So they go in the dishwasher, and I start that tonight. I start every night before I go to bed. I can't go to bed with dishes in my sink. No, ma'am. No, sir. Randy, what message you retracted? You a mess. Okay, guys. So what I will do now is I'm gonna do that second batch of ribs. Once these first come out, I'm gonna do like 10 more minutes on them. So you can adjust your time. I don't know what kind of air fryer you may have, but before, like 15-20 minutes on 390, it's fine. And if you can just add a little bit more time to it, just add a little more time to it if you want yours cooked. Yeah, if you don't think they're cooked after that 15 minutes. Add another 10 minutes, because I like my food cooked. You know what I'm saying? Let me give y'all one more look before I end this live, and then I'll take some pictures of the food on the plate and stuff. But let's look at them, y'all. Ooh, baby. See that? That look good on there. So I am gonna let mine go a little bit more longer because I like my meat cooked. So I'm gonna let it go ahead at 7 minutes. And then I'm gonna take that batch out and I'll brush it with a little barbecue sauce. And then I'll do the second batch, probably like 390 for 25 minutes. I'll add about 10 more minutes to mine. Because I want it done. I want it done. So that's what we having, guys. I thank y'all so much, so much for tuning in, for watching me, for growing my channel. I appreciate the love so much. On my post, I post a picture of the plate. And the first video is still processed, so maybe that'll upload so you can see the actual start of this video. And like I said, I'll pick something where I can cook the whole way through. And that way we won't have to stop it and I can go live and y'all can see the full process, So we'll do that, and give me some ideas and some comments and stuff y'all want to see on the channel, because we're going to do more than just cooking, honey. More than just that. Yeah, we're going to talk about everything. Everything. Randy. So we're going to have one of them conversations too, Randy, that you on. We are. We're gonna have one of them conversations that you on, Randy. We're going to talk about that too. Yeah, we're going to talk about everything. So, and I'll do some lives, and if y'all got some comments or questions sometime, hit me. Maybe I'll let y'all join. Not maybe. Y'all while I'm growing the channel. So, of course, if you want to join, and yeah, ask to be joined in. It's fine. We all got to support each other and grow this channel, and I'll help y'all do whatever I can as well. But I also want to do something. My son is in music. He loves music. That's like he's so creative. And I know a lot of my little nephews I call in music. So I do want to do like a segment with them and let them showcase their music and let y'all hear, them, and, maybe they'll get them, y'all start listening, And so I had a lot of people in my DM as well too, young guys that are doing music. And I told them maybe, as my channel grow, that'll be some topics that I could, share with y'all. Let's talk to youth about their music and just uplift them and make sure they're doing some positive stuff. Like, we have too many kids out here that are lost, like, for real. So I want to do that. So we'll do so much stuff, y'all. So I thank y'all so much. I'm going to end this live, but look for the post. I'm going to post the page once they get done. And like I said, it's 5 more minutes on them. I'm going to take those out and put the other ones in. And then at 7:30, we're going to be eating. So I appreciate y'all so much. Even from Brazil. Oh, my God, Brazil. I want to visit there. I'm starting to travel more. But I want to, yeah. Stay in contact. Y'all watch my channel. Watch my channel. Okay, guys. I love y'all so much. Until next time, Yaya is what? Out of here. And what I always say,